All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to today's class. It is leg day. Leg day. So it's gonna be a good class. I hope. I'm trying to keep it light for me, but you guys can still go hard. All right. I'm keeping it light because I have heavy barbell training, and I want to do it right after the class, but I might not. Depends how intense this one is, because leg day is always intense. No matter how light I go, no matter what I try, it's always intense. So, good morning. Good morning. Make sure you have everything you need. Make sure you have the right equipment. Make sure you have the right attitude. Make sure you have music. Make sure you have your workout drinks and everything you need to get through this workout. Rule of thumbs, right? Let's just start off the bat. Take your time, be patient, learn the exercises, learn the system. Don't try to push too hard, too fast, because you will die, you will pass out, you will go nauseous, and that's not a good thing. Contrary to what a lot of other trainers and all these gurus say, that you have to puke, faint, die in order for you to get a good workout. That's absolutely BS. Say, if you can still walk out of the gym, you're gonna have a good leg day. That's such garbage, right? So Kelly, good morning. That's absolutely false, and you should not be training like that. All right. Make sure that you take breaks when you need them. If you feel nauseous, if you feel dizzy, whatever you feel, anything not normal that you feel, slow it down, take a break, and let your body recover. Your body needs to recover. That is the ideal scenario when you're working out, is to let your body recover. What else? Play your own music. Make sure you have good music, loud music, fun music, just something that's gonna hype you up and get you through this workout. Right? That's super important. Very important is to have your own music, nice and loud. What else? Good morning, Marisol. Good morning. Make sure you on the warm up. So understand how the system works. We started with a pre-warm up. The pre-warm up, we're just gonna get the body moving. We're gonna get the body moving. We're gonna get the body hot. We're gonna sweat a little bit maybe. But in the warm up, get ideas of exercises you can do, body weight, that you can substitute what we do on the floor. And by substitution means if there's something you can't do, if there's something that's just too difficult, you can substitute with an easier workout, with an easier exercise, and similar exercise. Good morning, Olguita. Similar exercise. If you can't do a full squat, do a half squat. If you can't do a squat with weights, use do a body weight. If there's anything you can't do, right, work on exercises that will get you to the goal. So at the beginning, I'm going to show you basics of things you can do that are very similar. You don't need weights, but they're warm-ups, and you can substitute. You might just want to do a little faster, a little bit more intense, a little bit more reps, but you can definitely substitute those exercises. So we're going to start about a minute. If you have a Fitbit, if you have a smartwatch, Apple Watch, whatever you have, if it has the option for you to run, make sure you turn it on if you want to keep track of your workouts. So, all right. It is a weekend. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and we're gonna start strong, man. Nothing like leg day. I'm already tired from Wednesday. Wednesday's workout was brutal workout on Wednesday. El workout del miércoles estuvo difícil, así que hoy va a ser un poquito no tan difícil, pero igualmente el leg day, día de piernas, siempre es difícil. It's always hard. All right. Now we're gonna start warming up, and make sure you follow the warm up. If you have any questions, type it in while I'm doing the warm-up. When I come back, we finish, I'll go over the warm-up. Hopefully the sound doesn't go. I forgot to charge the microphone. Hopefully it doesn't die. All right, so let's get going. Let's get going with this beautiful workout. We're going to get started with the pre-warm-up. If you have your watch, turn it on right now. So I'm going to turn mine on. Workout. And I'm ready to go. I'm ready to kill it. All right. So let's get this going. Who just walked in? Oh, nobody. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's start with the arm. Let's do a little bit of arm circles. Just a little bit of arm circles. Let's go big circles just to get the body going. You can go fingers up so you can start getting more mobility on those wrists. And make them a little bit bigger. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades together. Arms straight. And let's go over another. Even though we're not doing arms, it is important to get that upper body warmed up. All right, let's go backwards now. I'm going to point my fingers down. Still squeezing my shoulder blades. A little bit bigger. Big circles. And let's go over and under. One more time. My arms feel good. My chest is, my shoulders and everything, they're recovered. My legs are the ones that are probably going to be dead. All right, here we go. Let's start with the march. Let's get going with the march. Remember, one hand next to the ear. All right, you don't really have to grab your ear, just next to your ear. The other arm kicks back, and the other leg goes up as high as possible. This leg is trying to go straight. My glute squeezes as I raise this toe. So you're gonna feel, just by doing this, you're gonna feel your butt starting to work. All right. So here, opposite arm, opposite leg. So these two should always come together. Remember, the arm that kicks back is the leg that goes up. Do not crunch down. Do not go down to try to close that gap. It's not a good thing. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 2. We're gonna go for 15. 3, 2, 1. Just a nice little march right here. 1, 1. If you can only go up to here, that's fine. If you can go all the way up, go up, and little by little, you're gonna get stronger. It's gonna get better. All right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Shake it off. Next, same exact thing. The only difference is that instead of marching, we're going to kick back. We're going to squeeze that hamstring. I want you to really curl. If you can only go up to here, that's not a good thing. It means your hamstring is not engaging. So you have to work on that and just try to squeeze. So if you have a ball, make sure you squeeze that ball. All right? Same thing with the other side. You squeeze. Squeeze. All right? Don't, in your mind, remember, you have to squeeze. Don't just sling and come down. Don't just like kick. No. Squeeze. 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 Same thing. One arm kicks back. So you're trying to touch the backhand with the leg. That's the easiest way to get it. You keep switching. We got 15. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Fantastic. Next, we're going to open wide. We're going to warm up those inner thighs. So we're going to drive those hips back. Legs are straight. And then as you keep your hip back, just shift your weight, bend the knee, but keep pushing your butt back. So butt, hips, go back. You're going to feel a stretch right in here. and you're gonna go the other side. So you're always pushing back. Pushing back. Ready? We're gonna go for 10, not that many. About 2-second hold. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Get a good squeeze. 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Last one. 10, 10. Beautiful. All right. Woo. Let's go. We're going to do some twist. Just grab the floor. Nice power position. And just twist side to side. Try to really grab the floor because every time you twist, your feet are going to want to turn. Try to really grab that floor. All right. So you can get a nice twist. We're going to do 10. 1, 1, 2, 2. Just twist as far as you can. And we'll go from the 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So just 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Okay. Take a little step back. We're going to drive. We're going to lunge a little bit. Now, when you lunge, don't bring your weight back here. Keep your weight on that front leg and then squeeze your butt. You're going to go down, up, down, up. So bring the weight here. This one still, you're putting some weight in the back leg, but you're not leaning on that back leg. I want you to go here on the balls of your foot. And then every time you go down, I want you to squeeze that glute. So bring that hip forward and squeeze those abs. Then come up. All right, we're going to do 10. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. You should feel a stretch right through here. A little bit of a burn on that hamstring, all right, on the quad. Okay. Now we're going to go on the other side. Try to keep that butt squeezed throughout the entire exercise. Remember, bring your weight, keep your weight like 60% here, 40% here on the balls of your foot. Try not to be flat-footed. 3, squeeze that butt. 1, so just go down, up. 1. You don't have to go all the way down. We're just going for a stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful, fantastic. Hold on, guys, sorry. I gotta give this to my nephew. Julian. All right. Next, we have jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, feet together, hands together. Every time you jump, okay, arms go up. Now, arms, they can go all the way up. They can go halfway. They can also go front or halfway front. Feet, you can either jump or you can sidestep. And then you just choose whatever arm motion you want to use. Choose one of them. If you can't, even if you can't, you can just do in and outs. If your shoulders are really messed up, just in and out. All right. If your shoulders are completely jacked, all right. But I suggest you rehab those shoulders. Okay. Do a lot of arm circles. That's gonna help you rehab by focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades. Anyways, let's go for 20 jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. All right, beautiful. We're gonna do some air squats. So air squats, I want you to focus on technique. You're gonna go as low as possible. Remember, power position, a little bit wider, shoulder width apart. I don't want you to be here or too close. A little bit out, powered. I don't want you to be here either. No wide. Just be here, power position. Grab the floor with your toes. Your feet should not, every time you turn your knees out, so when that knee goes from here to here, your foot should not turn. All right? It should not turn. It stays in position because you're grab the floor. And you're going to hold on to the floor the entire time. Okay? And then you're going to squat down as low as you can. As you squat, my hip goes back. Even almost like trying to like lift me up because I'm pushing my hips back. Okay? You don't want to go like this. All right, go forward. My hip goes back and I sit until I get to the bottom position. I open up my thighs so I can have room and I can get all the way down. And you can get into this position. And then when you get to the bottom, push out. So with your elbows, push your thighs out so you can open. Create opening, stretch out, keep your back straight, and then drive up with your butt, okay? If you can't get that low, let's say you go, you can only get up to there with your forearms. Open up, see if you can get a little bit deeper by opening up. And if you're going to go up to here, that's fine, but work on your depth, okay? Getting all the way down means you got to relax your knees to let yourself drop. Don't be afraid to come all the way down here, all right? It takes time, but you'll get it. We got 10 air squats and open up those thighs. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So down, open, that's 1. Down, open, that's 2. Down, open, that's 3. Down, open, that's 4. Down, open, that's 5. Down, open, that's 6. Down, open, that's 7. Down, open, that's 8. Down, open, that's 9. Down, open, that's 10. All right. Woo! I think we're going to do some Frankensteins. And we'll call it a warm-up. Done deal. So Frankenstein is big circles like this. You're swimming, and at the same time, you're trying to touch your toes. You're trying to get that leg as high as possible, which basically is going to warm up those hamstrings. All right? We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 2. We're going to go for 15. You try to touch the opposite arm, opposite leg. Again, don't crunch down to try to touch. Stay upright. 3, 2, 1. Big circle. Let's go. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. I think that is it. Fantastic. Ceci, good morning. All right, guys, grab something to drink. That is the end of the warm-up. All right. And here's what's next. So now what's next? I'm going to go through all those exercises, 1 through 5. So I want to explain what they are. And then I want you to stay warm while I'm teaching. If you want, you can try to execute them, right? You can try to make sure that you're following me with the technique and everything. And then, because I always do like a couple reps as an example. So you can do a couple reps just to make sure you have the perfect technique. But stay warm. Do jumping jacks, in and out, run in place. Do arm circles, whatever you want. Work on weaknesses while I'm explaining the exercises. So from 1 to 5, back to 1. That is going to be round 1. Round 1 is usually the warm-up round. You want to go light. Round 2, you want to go heavier, whatever that intensity is. You want to make sure you have the intensity that you desire to grow muscle, grow strength, cardio. You choose your intensity or your perceived effort. So your perceived effort is different for those 3 goals. All right. So cardio, strength, power, muscle building. So you have four different perceived efforts, 4 different programs that you can choose from. All right. So it's up to you. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the workouts are, and we're gonna get going. We're gonna jump right into the workouts. All right. If you have something to drink, chug, chug, chug. Make sure you're always drinking water. All right, let me move this over. Let me try to get this up a little bit. All right, I think that's good. And that's good. All right. Right in the middle. All right, perfect. So exercise number 1 is a Ginga lunge and a high jump. You're trying to jump as high as possible. All right. So a Ginga lunge means you squat, you step back while you're down, step back, and then from here, throw your arms back and jump as high as you can. We're only doing 5 because the jump is the most important part. You're trying to jump as high as you can. You're trying to explode into that jump, okay? Trying to touch the roof if you can. Just jump as high as possible, all right? So again, you squat, you step back. If you can get knee to the floor, great. If you can't, that's fine. Arms back, jump, all right? Now, if you can't go all the way down, you can just do a step back. Step back with a little bit of a lunge. Like a step back lunge. Throw your arms back. Explode. All right? And if you want to, then, so that would be like a beginner's version. If you want to take it up a next notch, then you try to go all the way down. Get a position and jump. All right? But the Ginga lunge, again, is you're staying low, tap, tap, and go. We got 5, no big deal. 5 is okay. The power sit-up with a reverse crunch. All right, with a reverse crunch. Now, here's how I want to do it. Technically, I want to use weights. So nothing too heavy. You probably use like 10s. All right. And what it is, you're going to be here, all right? You're going to do a hip bridge, so a nice, solid hip bridge. Now, as you bring the hip down, you go into a sit-up, reach up, come down, and then reverse crunch. So reverse crunch requires that your hip rolls back, all right? Rolls back. If you can't roll your hips back, then you straighten out your leg and do a leg lift. If you can do a leg lift into the sky. So another thing is like if you do a leg lift, if it goes far enough, the hip will go back. The only difference is that with legs straight, it's easier than knees bent and trying to get that reverse crunch. All right, that's easy, that's harder. This is easier, but if that's the only way you can do it, do it. But try not to use momentum. Don't throw your legs up high so you can get the hip up. You're not working your abs. Slow, raise, bring it down. So see my hip? So my hip, right? It goes up. I control it. I try to hold it for a second up top and then bring it down so I can get my abs. So the exercise, okay, remember, it's hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. So hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. All right? We're going to do 10 of those. All right, 10. Then we have the basic squats, which is, we all know what the basic squat is. Shoulder blades retracted, everything tight. Arms are, you don't want to be here, but you don't want to be here. All right, because if you're here, right, you want to keep your arms a little bit away from your body. Keep your lats tight. And then as you go down, you're going to push those knees out, but those weights have to stay, your arms have to stay right outside your knees. Come back up. Come back up. All right? We're going to do 10 basic squats. Now, if you have issues, right, those basic squats are, so for example, sumo squats are a little bit easier. They're easier than a basic squat. Why? Because most people have really bad mobility on the ankles. So sumo squats are easier because your knees are automatically out, which is a natural position. Not a natural position, but an easier position for people because your feet automatically turn because you have no control of your feet. So now, if you want to do it, let's say for example, a way you can work on it is you can go a little bit wider, but try to keep your feet facing forward a little bit, right? And try to push those knees out. All right. But again, this is the easiest version. So if you're like really, really, really bad, and you're just like, man, I want to at least do a squat. Okay, you can definitely point your toes out. That's the easiest version. Now, it's not the best version. This is the best version, not allowing your feet to go out and squatting, all right? So I want you to do whatever works for you, but eventually I want you to practice on that ankle mobility and your ability to grab the floor with your toes and hold that grab. So we got 10. Then we got basic hang deadlifts, which is shoulder width apart, hands on the sides, lats tight. You can already have the weights facing forward like this. As you go down, keep it close to your, so my fingers are touching my hands as I go down. Keep my back straight. Come back up. Dumbbell is always close to me. Do not do this here the entire time. You have to engage your lats in order for you to keep that dumbbell, those weights close to you. Okay, so you have to basically push back. All right. So if anything, if you're having a hard time, you can do it like this. All right, you go here and keep those weights behind you and come up. You want to know a little bonus? That actually helps you work those triceps. So if you're going light, you can keep those weights back. Do the deadlift, right? Maybe right up to here and come back up. Now with heavy weights, you're not going to be able to do this, right? With heavy weights. So with heavy weights, you just want to be able to keep those lats tight and keep it close to you. All right? So it all depends. If you have bad technique, if your technique is really bad, then do this here. Where you go down, and just lift it up a little bit, not a lot. I don't want you to be here, because that's not a deadlift. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Back straight, come back up. You're gonna get a good deadlift, but you're also gonna work on your tricep, and it's gonna help you with your technique. So you got 10. And the last one is a toe touch skater. So we're gonna go side to side, right? So a skater, toe touch, skater, toe touch, skater, toe touch. All right, kind of like a deadlift. All right, kind of like a deadlift. Woo! Almost dropped my ring. Well, I dropped it, but just a little bit still. All right. Now, if you want to add a weight, weights, you absolutely can. Okay. Which basically would just be deadlift, skate, deadlift, skate. All right. So that's a very hard exercise to do, especially maintaining balance. And if you lose your balance, tap the floor, but get back to that single leg. All right? Lose your balance, tap the floor, get back to the single leg balance. And if you can't skip, if you can't jump side to side, then just go ahead and just like do it like a single leg deadlift, right? And then just big step into the side, deadlift, big step, all right? Now, I want to focus on movement. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take off my shoes because these shoes, like, they slide a little bit, okay? But I'm going to do it no weights, and I'm just trying to go as far as I can with the skip, all right? More about power for me than it is strength training, okay? So, all right, that's it. So Ginga lunges to high jumps, power sit-ups to reverse crunch, basic squats, hang deadlifts, toe touch. Grab something to drink, and let's kill this workout. All right, let's kill it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna keep this close by. Keep your drinks right next to you. Woo! All right. Starting with the Ginga lunge. Remember, if you can't do the Ginga lunge, do the step back, jump. Every time before the jump, throw those arms back and kick them up as you jump. All right? If you can touch the floor with your knee, touch the floor with your knee. If you can do the full Ginga, do the full Ginga. But we got 5. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So we're going to squat, step back, arms out, and jump. That's 1. Squat, step back. That's 2. Squat, step back. That's 3. Squat, step back. That's 4. One more. Squat, step back. That's 5. Woo! Holy smokes. That burns. All right. So power sit-ups. I'm going to go no weights the first round. All right. I'm going to go no weights because no weights makes the crunch harder when you have no weights. All right. So here we go. So hip bridge, sit up. All right. And then the reverse crunch. Bring your hands to the side. Slow on the way down. All right, so here, slow on the way down. That way you get the maximum contraction on those abs. All right, so with weights, you bring them forward a little bit because if you bring them back, you fall backwards. But if you bring them forward, you can get that reverse crunch if you're using weights. If you're not using weights, hands on the side. All right, here we go. Starting with the hip bridge. So, ready? Hip bridge, sit up, hands down, reverse crunch, nice and slow. That's 1. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 2. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 3. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 4. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 5. Hip bridge, sit up. That's 6. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 7. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 8. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 9. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. Woo. That's 10. Oh man, hamstrings were starting to cramp up a little bit from that hip bridge, right, and that power. So those first 2 exercises really get your glutes, really get those hammies going, okay? All right, basic squats. I'm gonna start with 25s, right? That's not heavy at all. So this is a good weight for me. Again, remember, grab the floor, your shoulder width apart, keep pretend there's a spaceship overhead, and if you don't grab the floor with your toes, that spaceship will pick you up off the ground, all right? Arms a little bit out, shoulders tight, everything tight, knees out. 3, 2, 1, we got 10. So squat and then squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs to the top. That's 1. Down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10. Beautiful. All right. Hang deadlifts. So hang deadlifts, I'm going to go a little heavier. Right, I'll go 35s for the deadlifts. Deadlifts are usually stronger than squats. Right. Remember, keep the weights close to your body. If you're using light weights, do a hyper with the triceps, go a little bit behind. Right, but even with 35s, I can't do that with 35s. All right, so back straight, slight bend on the knees, drive those hips back. So sit back while still trying to grab the floor with your toes. 10, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down, up, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, squeeze your glutes at the top, 8, down, 9, down, 10. Beautiful. All right. Skaters. Toe touch skaters. Ready? So we're going to skate and then toe touch. All right? So 1, 1, 2, 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So slide, toe touch. That's 1. That's 1. That's 2. That's 2. That's 3. That's 3. That's 4. That's 4. That's 5. Woo! That's 5. Oh, that's 6. That's 6. That's 7. That's 7. That's 8. 8. 9. Oh, 9. 10. And 10. So, woo! If you guys want a little bit of a challenge, On the next round, you can even do pistols, right? Side to side pistols. So then every time you land, you do a pistol. Other side. All right. So on the next round, I'll go ahead and I'll do pistols. So I can work on those. Those are important. At least for me, for the CrossFit thing, those are important. Only do those if you can, right? You can even go like this. Just try, right? And just like try to go for the touch. All right, just try to touch. Bend a little bit. Touch. Bend a little bit. So it all depends, but you can just stick to the toe touch, all right? Grab something to drink. Going back to the deadlifts. Let's go. Back to the deadlifts. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. 10. Catch your breath. We got basic squats next. Basic squats. We got 10. Woo! Ready? Grab your weights. 3. I'm going 35s. I'm going 10 pounds heavier. 3 on the way down. 2, 1. Let's go. Down. Up. 1. Down. Up. 2. Down. Up. 3. Down. Up. 4. Down. Up. 5. Down. Up. 6. Down. Up. 7. Down. Up. 8. Down. Up. 9. Down. Up. 10. Beautiful. Woo! All right. Power sit-ups to reverse crunch. So I'm going to stick to the no weights just because I want to concentrate on those reverse crunches. All right. Woo! So let's get into position. All right. However you get down. All right. Here we go. So hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. All right, ready? And hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch, slow on the way down. That's 1. Hip bridge, sit up, crunch, slow. 2. Hip bridge, sit up, even on the sit-ups on the way down, crunch your abs. Keep it tight. Reverse crunch. That's 3. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 4. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 5. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 6. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 7. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 8. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 9. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 10. Woo! All right. We got Ginga lunges to high jumps. Remember, you're trying to jump as high as you can. That's why we're only going for 5. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So squat, lunge, lunge. That's 1. Squat, lunge, lunge. That's 2. Down, lunge, lunge. That's 3. Down, lunge, lunge. That's 4. One more. Down, lunge, lunge. That's 5. Woo! And that is the end of round 1. If you're jumping as high as you can, you're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna be extremely fatigued, all right? If you're jumping as high as you can. So I'm already out of breath. And this is more power. So today, this is a great workout. If you're trying to build power, if you're trying to build strength, if you're trying to build muscle. So if you're trying to like lift heavy weights, this is a great workout, all right? And even if you're at a gym, let's say you want to do barbell training, right? You can set up the barbell for back squats and the deadlifts, all right? And you can go really heavy with your brakes and just do the whole workout, all right? Because we're basically doing 3 body weights and 2 deadlifts and squats, the basics. Like, there's no better workouts, there's no better exercises for glutes and legs than squats and deadlifts. All right, so because they require a hip hinge, they require, all right, so for strength and power and muscle building, nothing like squats and deadlifts. So, all right. Now, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 rounds. From 1 to 5 to 1, from 1 to 5 to 1, 1 to 5 to 1 to 5. All right, you guys will see. So now we got a double ladder. If you're going heavy, now is your shot. Now is your chance to go heavy. All right, as heavy as you want to go. All right. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's finish strong. Let's kill it and let's end it. Let's end it. All right. Woo! Here we go. So we're gonna start with those Ginga lunges. All right, we're gonna start with those Gingas into the high jump. Again, jump as high as you can. All right, jump as high as you can. Here we go. Make sure you grab something to drink. Take a couple oxygenations. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. And down, lunge, lunge, jump. That's 1. Squat, lunge, lunge. That's 2. Squat, lunge, lunge. That's 3. 2 more. Squat, lunge, lunge. That's 4. 1 more. Squat, lunge, lunge. That's 5. Woo! All right. Whoa, those, when you jump high, it really kicks your butt. Couple oxygenations. Here we go. We got power sit-ups. All right. To reverse crunch. Ready? I have to keep my arms up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sit up. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. And slow on the way down. That's 1. Sit up, hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 2. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 3. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 4. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 5. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 6. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 7. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 8. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 9. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 10. Woo! Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna do a little bit of a stretch on my wrist. Open up those shoulders a little bit and my forearms. All right. Here we go. We got basic squats. So I'm gonna go 35s, right? I'm gonna go through because 52s is not heavy, but it is tough. And I got heavy lifting later today, more than likely. So I'm gonna stick to the 35s. Focus on technique. Focus on control. All right. We got 10. Ready? Shoulders back. Lats tight. Booty is tight. I'm squeezing my butt, squeezing my abs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. 10. Woo! Catch your breath. Couple oxygenates. We got deadlifts. All right. Remember, if you're gonna go a little heavier, if you're going really heavy, you can go for 5 reps, and then you just rest until we move on to the next exercise. All right. So you get a little bit more rest than everybody else. That's if you're going for 5. If you're going for 10, you're gonna have a little bit less rest. All right. Here we go. Deadlifts. Couple deep breaths. Grab your weights. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. Up. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. 10. Woo! Beautiful. All right. So toe touch to skaters. And remember what I said, that I'm going to do pistols. So you choose what you want to do. You can do the single leg toe touch or do the pistol as you wish. All right. So I'm going to do the pistols, and it's especially hard when you got flat feet, when you got, you don't have like soles, are even harder with flat shoes. So if you can dominate it with flat shoes, you can dominate it with everything. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, balance. That's 1. Other side. That's 1. That's 2. That's 2. That's 3. That's 3. That's 4. That's 4. That's 5. That's 5. That's 6. That's 6. That's 7. That's 7. That's 8. That's 8. 2 more. That's 9. That's 9. That's 10. That's 10. Woo! Grab something to drink. Not easy by any means. All right. We have hand deadlifts. Hand deadlifts. We got 10. Couple oxygenates. 1, 2. Grab your weights. Let's get it done. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, little breaks. For those of you who are going heavy, I'm going to give you a little bit of extra time. All right, catch your breath. We got the basic squats. So give yourself a chance to recover. All right, here we go. We got basic squats. Ready? Grab your weights. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. All right. Catch your breath. We got the power sit-ups to reverse crunches. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Reverse crunch. Hip bridge. Sit up. Reverse crunch. That's 2. Hip bridge. Sit up. Reverse crunch. That's 3. Sit up. Reverse crunch. That's 4. Hip bridge. Sit up. Reverse crunch. That's 5. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 6. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 7. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 8. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 9. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 10. Woo! All right. Catch your breath. Abs should be a little bit sore. Glutes should be a little bit sore or tight, right? You should feel the tension. Now we got the Ginga lunge to the high jump, all right? We got 5. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, squat, Ginga, Ginga, and jump. That's 1. Squat, Ginga, Ginga. That's 2. Squat, Ginga, Ginga. That's 3. Squat, Ginga, Ginga. That's 4. One more. Squat, Ginga, Ginga. That's 5. Woo! Shake it off. Grab something to drink real quick. Couple deep breaths. You should be a little bit out of breath, right? You should be. All right. Here we go. Back to the power sit-ups. Reverse crunch. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hip bridge. Sit up. Reverse crunch. Slow. That's 1. Hip bridge. Sit up. Reverse crunch. That's 2. Hip bridge. Sit up. Reverse crunch. That's 3. Hip bridge. Sit up. Reverse crunch. That's 4. Hip bridge. Sit up. Reverse crunch. If you can't do a reverse crunch, just do a normal crunch. That's 5. All right, just keep moving. If you get tired, hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch, or normal crunch. Any crunch that you know. That's 6. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 7. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 8. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 9. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 10. Woo! Stretching out those forearms. All right, stretch them out. Don't worry about it. It's a little tiny break. All right, use that break for something useful, right? Stretch out those forearms, the chest. All right. All right. Back to the basic squats. Again, if you're going heavy, get ready real quick. All right. All right, guys. So, a couple deep breaths. Grab your weights. 3, we got basic squats. 2, 1, let's go. Down. 1. Down. 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10. Catch your breath. Especially for those of you who are going heavy, practice your oxygenations. We got the deadlifts. All right? Ready? Grab your weight. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Beautiful. Let me get these out of the way as my feet were touching it. Put it right here. Woo! Catch your breath. So, either you're doing toe touch or you're doing pistols. Now, the pistols are taking me a little bit longer, right? So you can either go really slow, contract, and wait for me till I jump back, so slow it down, or you can keep the pace, but you might do an extra 1 or 2 reps, right? So if you're going faster than me, don't worry about my count. Focus on your count, all right? Here we go. We got 10. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So here, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Oh. 8, 8, 9, 9. One more. 10. 10. Woo! Grab something to drink. Holy smokes. Last half. Last half. Here we go. So we got the hand deadlifts. Woo! Couple deep breaths. Those of you who are going heavy, start getting ready. Let's go deep. One more. Grab those, grab them. So grab your weights. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Couple deep breaths. We got basic squats. Basic squats. Those of you who are going heavy, recover. All right. Ready? Grab your weights. 3, 2, 1. We got 10. Let's go. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. 10. Woo! Fantastic. All right. Power sit-ups. Power sit-ups to reverse crunch. Woo! Here we go. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. Slow. That's 1. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 2. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 3. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 4. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 5. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 6. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 7. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 8. 2 more. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 9. Hip bridge, sit up, reverse crunch. That's 10. Woo! Fantastic. Stretch it out a little bit. Stretch out those forearms. Now you can lean back a little bit. All right. Last but not least, Ginga lunges to high jump. Catch your breath. Make sure if you're sweating a lot, make sure there's no puddles around you so you don't slip. All right. Keep your area dry and be careful. All right. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So squat, Ginga right, Ginga left, and jump. That's 1. Squat, Ginga right, Ginga left, and jump. That's 2. Squat, Ginga right, Ginga left. That's 3. 2 more. Ginga right, Ginga left. 1 more. Squat, Ginga right, Ginga left. Jump. Woo! That's 5. And that, my friends, is the end of the workout. Wow, and this workout was really long, just like the last one. This one was 70 minutes. 70 minutes is actually perfect. 70 minutes is Sorry, guys. So 70 minutes is a long time, especially for leg day. All right. So, Ximena, piernas, Marisol, Ceci, Olguita, everybody who showed up today, man, fantastic job, great work. Right, we got through it. We finished it. It was a simple but great workout, and like surprisingly long. I thought it was gonna be like 55 minutes. It ended up being 60, 70 minutes, 30 minutes long. So crazy. Sí, Olguita, estaba fuerte. Kelly, ya tú sabes, asusta pero gusta. You know, yo voy a hacer una camisa con ese dicho. Voy a hacer una camisa con ese dicho porque está buenísimo ese dicho, me encanta. Así que, Víctor, Olguita, lo decimos me encanta a la misma vez. Estamos en sync. All right, everybody. Eso, Marisol, perfecto. El cardio tuyo debe estar súper fuerte. Así que, buenísimo. Ajá, perfecto. Así es, entre más 15 repeticiones, el descanso debería ser bien pequeño. Aunque esté duro, tiene que ser pequeño. Pero si está duro es porque está fuerte. Así que, yes, Olguita. So, mañana. 10, tomorrow, 10 a.m., 10 de la mañana, los sábados, acuérdense, los sábados es a las 10 de la mañana, ¿ok? Así que vamos para adelante. All right? Yes. All right. So, guys, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Hugs, kisses, and las veo mañana. All right, I'll see everybody who's coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kelly, que Dios te bendiga a ti, que Dios bendiga a todo el mundo para que sigamos para adelante, para que sigamos fuertes. Bendiciones para todos, ¿ok? So, hugs, kisses. Nos vemos, muchachas. Hasta mañana. A comer y a bañarse. All right, everybody. See you later. Woo.